talking about serial news, like we mentioned earlier, starting in May, so May 4th was your first
episode.
appearance.
Yeah.
First official appearance on the. I think you were here for a couple episodes before your first official one, right? Or
No.
we threw you on the show like first time you were
you guys
here.
threw me to the dogs, and I was so nervous. I was rewatching that episode.
Yeah.
I laughed so hard because like I can see the difference, like in my makeup.
Oh yeah,
in my
yeah.
behavior. Like I'm more organized.
Yeah.
I think it's funnier watching me nervous as hell.
Yeah. I mean, like when we first started, like you should see the first couple, like first year. It's horrible. Like that first, like 6 months that we did was just horrible. Like you get your groove after a while, and you kind of like find that spot where you're like, this is how I want it to go.
Yeah, rewatching it, I could just I was reliving, like, oh man, I was like a deer in the headlights in the first couple episodes. I had no idea what I was talking about.
Yeah.
I had all these dozens of pieces of papers of notes, and I had like no concept of time or actual vocabulary.
Yeah.
It was just like spitballing.
But let's talk about like when you first started. The point of it, kind of from the beginning, was you were a booking agent in Atlanta. Yeah. You put shows together.
Yeah.
And so it was kind of a way for you to like promote that, right?
It definitely became something like that because you gave me full creative freedom almost.
Yeah.
And so I could talk about my shows. Like in the beginning, I was making the cute little snippets, like 33 seconds of each band's previous performance or music video to just kind of showcase and promote the shows. And I'd post my own flyers, and it was just so fun to do all of that myself and like show my friends that would watch the show. They would just be like, you did all that? You edited those videos? You made all those flyers?
Yeah.
And I don't know, some people don't get it. They're like, why a clown?
Yeah.
Like, it's fun.
There doesn't have to be a reason.
No, I mean, this show's all about weird people being themselves.
One thing I noticed about the name, like when you first came up with that name, I was like, what are you going to call it Serial News for? Like, are you going to be talking about cereal? And but I don't know if this is intentional, but it kind of spells out real news.
Oh, okay. Like film.
Like CEC, real news. So it's kind of like I thought that was probably unintentional, but like.
No, yeah, I wasn't. I don't know. I just had this random thought, I was wondering, did I want to be have a serious segment? I was like, ooh, serious news.
Yep.
Serial news.
Yeah.
and you didn't like it at all. You're like, that's weird.
Yeah.
It's not the right weird.
Yeah.
And I remember defending it to you in front of everybody at one of the meetings.
Yeah.
And
I was like, okay, let's do it then. I mean, it came down to really it was your choice. I didn't want to say, hey, you have to do this thing this certain way. Because we're all about experimenting.
Yeah,
here,
and your exact words after I sat there and explained everything, you're like, anybody who is willing to just explain something to me has freedom.
Yeah.
I had won the debate.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I conceded. But so how do you okay, so what did I say? I looked at it was 18 episodes that you've done. If we added it up, it would be about 4.5 hours full content straight. How do you feel about that? Now that you've done it for I guess that's almost a full year now.
Yeah, that is. I mean, I guess it is a full year because.
Well, you said May the 4th.
May. Yeah.
So it can't be a full year.
Not quite, but that's why I said almost.
8 months or something. It feels weird. Looking back at it, I've definitely found more of my niche on how I'm running serial news.
Yeah.
I wanna bring in more puppets though.
Oh yeah. yeah, definitely.
If Dragon Sale wants to help me with it, that'd be rad.
Yeah, is Professor Reginald hanging out right now?
Oh yeah, he's. Hold on. Wake up.
Yeah, he's passed out over there in the corner of the couch.
Drinking too much moonshine tonight? No, officer. Wait.
You still haven't got the hang of puppetry just yet.
Right.
No.
Where the mic goes. No, I'm
Yeah.
kidding. But like he has his own mic too, and that's like
I only have so many hands.
yeah.
We are twinsies.
Oh yeah. Look at that, you're twins. Yeah.
Sorry.
Oh, so like at that, so like okay, so I forget. Let's see, I don't know how many episodes it was, but then Clown Day rolled around, and you were like, I want to do a clown takeover.
Yeah, it was International Clown Week, and our first episode of August landed on August 3rd.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, it's brilliant.
Yep.
Give me the honk holidays.
And so you had full control of editing. Of basically curating that whole episode. Basically, like I gave you a bunch of stuff that you could play.
Yeah.
And then you were just like, you put it together, and you got us all to get together to actually do a film together.
Yeah, the Clown Crusade.
Yeah, that's the Clown Crusade.
Oh, like it was for the words. A lot of people wanted to be part of it, but it ended up just landing with just the guys in the studio with all of us.
Yeah.
And it turned out so well. I love how corny it is.
Yeah, it was so good. In fact, it was so good, it's going to be seen next. And so we're going to see that next in its entirety. Then right after that, we'll see, we've got, I can't see right now. Well, right before that, there's
the train video.
Oh yeah,
from
your train
Athens.
video. I wanted to talk
Athens.
about that. Like you and Brad, tell everybody about what the idea was.
Oh, we were at Athfest.
Yeah,
at
that
the
was during-
Athica building, and behind it, like this train kept going by, and we would sit out there and just watch it and throw rocks at it. And then one moment we were just like, I have rope in my car.
Yeah.
Like let's make this little like transitional video of me just struggling. We were supposed to have Marx acting like the evil guy.
Yeah.
And then we were gonna go back because there was an abandoned train car.
Yeah.
We're gonna go back and like finish the scene because it's kind of a cliffhanger.
Oh, I didn't know about that part.
We talked about it.
Oh, okay.
And then like Brad disappeared.
Didn't
seen him
get done
since.
yet. Well, maybe we'll get Brad back on that, and he could do that for this next Athfest.
Yeah.
We'll just like keep the story going each Athfest.
Oh yeah. And it's done in like silent film, like Charlie Chaplin.
Like old timey Charlie Chaplin. I loved it. I thought it was such a great idea. But yeah, we definitely need to make more of that. So anyways, okay, so let's watch the Clown Crusade.
Yay.
We're going to see that, and then we're going to be Serial News next.
Serial news.
Serial News. All right, now we can switch.
There we go.
Yeah.
The train! The train! Oh, that was so fun to make. That was even funner to rewatch. Hi, I'm Sister Slayla, and you're watching Super Duper Serial News.